Hello, that's all you said. And somehow the loneliness left the room. Outside, the storm was moving closer, but neither of us seemed to care. 1 hour became two, two became four, and somewhere between midnight and the sound of rain, we forgot to keep track of time. Some nights disappear before you realize they're becoming memories. The call that lasted until rain still echoes in my mind. 1,000 little moments we never meant to find, and every drop that hit the window felt like part of the song that played between two lonely hearts who didn't want to hang up. You told me stories you never told anyone. I shared fears I usually kept hidden. And for one beautiful night, the distance between us almost disappeared. Funny how voices can feel closer than touch. The call that lasted until rain still echoes in my mind. 1,000 little moments we never meant to find, and every drop that hit the window felt like part of the song that played between two lonely hearts who didn't want to hang up. We never planned forever. We never made promises. But sometimes one night is enough to stay with you for years. The call that lasted until rain still lives inside the dark, like a light left glowing softly inside my restless heart. And every summer thunderstorm still carries something true, the memory of one perfect night spent talking with you. It was 10 past 10 on a Tuesday night. I was choosing coffee, you were comparing wine, and somehow we both reached for the same bottle at exactly the same time. between the ordinary moments of our lives. Dancing in the supermarket aisle. Years later, I still smile, thinking about the way you left and stayed a little while. And every time I pass that store on my way back home, I remember how one ordinary night became a story of its own. I almost didn't recognize you. 7 years can change a face, but not the way someone looks at you when they once knew your heart. You were standing near gate 22, holding a passport and 1,000 untold stories. For a moment, the years disappeared like they had never happened. Funny how time travels faster than feelings do. 5 minutes before boarding, 5 minutes before goodbye, 5 minutes to remember the life that passed us by. And somewhere between departures and the words we couldn't say, I realized the part of me had never gone away. You told me about Paris, I told you about the coast. We laughed about the dreams we almost chased together. The loudspeaker kept interrupting like reality, trying to break the spell. Some people return right when it's too late. 5 minutes before boarding, 5 minutes before goodbye, 5 minutes to remember the life that passed us by. And somewhere between departures and the words we couldn't say, I realized a part of me had never gone away. Your flight was called. Neither of us moved, as if standing still could somehow stop the clock. Before boarding, you smiled. disappeared into the dark. No television, no glowing screens, no noise to hide behind. Just you sitting across from me in the flicker of candlelight. Funny how darkness can reveal what daylight hides. The night the power went out, the world became so small. No distractions, no excuses, no walls at all. And somewhere between the silence and the shadows on the wall, I started seeing you the way I should have all along. We talked about old dreams, the ones we never mentioned before. You told me what scared you, I told you what I missed. And for the first time, neither of us looked away. Some connections grow louder when everything else goes quiet. The night the power went out, the world became so small. No distractions, no excuses, no walls at all. And somewhere between the silence and the shadows on the wall, I started seeing you the way I should have all along. Then suddenly, the lights came back. The room looked exactly the same, but somehow, nothing felt the same anymore. The night the power went out, a different light appeared. Not from the city, not from the sky, but from somewhere near. And every time the darkness comes, I still remember how one unexpected evening changed everything somehow. The train was leaving at 9:15. People moved like rivers under station lights. And then I saw you standing by the window, holding a ticket and looking somewhere far away. For a second, the whole world slowed down, and every sound disappeared except my heartbeat. Some moments arrive without asking permission. The girl on platform 9, you never knew my name, but somehow after all these years I still remember your face, like a song I've never heard again. Like a dream that passed me by, the girl on platform 9 still lives inside my mind. The train doors closed and you disappeared with the night. No goodbye, no conversation, no chance to get it right. Just a memory built from a single glance. Funny how forever can begin in seconds. The girl on platform 9, you never knew my name, but somehow after all these years I still remember your face. Like a song I've never heard again, like a dream that passed me by. The girl on platform 9 still lives inside my mind. Maybe somewhere you're standing on another platform, watching another train. And maybe you don't remember me at all, but I remember everything. The girl on platform 9, a stranger passing through. Yet every love song that I write still carries shades of you. And though our story never started, it never really died. The girl on platform 9 still travels through my life. It started with a simple question: how have you been? And somehow that turned into hours neither of us planned. The coffee grew cold, the city grew quiet, but neither one of us wanted to leave. You kept smiling at things that weren't even funny, and somehow that made them beautiful. The clock kept moving, we pretended not to notice. We stayed until sunrise, talking like the night would never end. Somewhere between the laughter and the silence in between, I almost brushed a strand of hair away and looked at me for one impossible second. Some moments ask a question without saying a word. We stayed until sunrise, talking like the night would never end. Somewhere between the laughter and the silence in between, I almost told you everything I couldn't hide. But morning came too quickly and took the courage with the lie. Maybe if the night had lasted longer, maybe if the sky had stayed dark, maybe one more hour would have changed everything. We stayed until sunrise and somehow never crossed the line. But every time I see the morning, I return to that night where every word was waiting just behind my smile. And every sunrise after that has carried you a while. July tasted like salt and sunlight, and your hand wrapped around mine. We followed the shoreline without knowing where it led, like two people who believe summer could last forever. You kept drawing hearts in the sand and laughing when the waves erased them. Funny how the sea remembers more than we do. July by the sea still washes over me like a postcard from a life I wasn't ready to leave. Every sunset painted gold, every promise felt so true. And sometimes when the tide comes in, it still brings me back to you. We rented bicycles and raced the evening wind. You always let me win, though I never asked you to. The sky turned orange, then violet, and somehow the whole world felt small enough to hold. Some summers in, but never really leave. July by the sea still washes decided. July by the sea still lives inside my soul, like a photograph the years could never really stole. And if I could choose one memory to keep when I grow old, I'd walk that beach beside you, beneath a sky of gold. I found your address inside an old notebook, written in blue ink from another year. And suddenly I remember the letter I spent 3 nights writing, but never mailed. Every word felt honest, every page felt real. But fear has a way of changing what we reveal. Some truths stay hidden long after they're born. The letter I never sent still lives inside my drawer. Every line still carries everything I felt before. And though you'll never read it, every word remains a little piece of my heart, still trapped between those pages. Maybe you would have smiled, maybe you would have cried, maybe you would have called me before the years rushed by. Or maybe nothing would have changed at all, and that's the mystery I still carry. Some questions survive because they never found an answer. The letter I never sent still lives inside my drawer. Every line still carries everything I felt before. And though you'll never read it, every word remains a little piece of my heart, still trapped between those pages. What if courage had arrived a little sooner? What if timing had chosen our side? Maybe I'd still be wondering, even then. your silhouettes looking down. Before the sunrise, a train to somewhere south. No promises, no dramatic goodbye, just a smile and a quiet take care. Maybe that's why it still feels unfinished. Some endings whisper instead of breaking apart. Room 217 still turns the key inside my heart. A place that lasted 48 hours, yet never fell apart. And every hotel window, in every passing town, brings back your silhouette looking down. I don't remember the color of the walls or what was playing on television, but I remember your laugh like it happened yesterday. Standing in the poetry section, holding a book like you weren't sure if you wanted to buy it or become part of it. The autumn light fell through the window and painted gold across your hair. I don't remember what I came there to find, only that I forgot the moment I saw you. Some stories begin without introducing themselves. At the bookstore on Willow Street, you looked up and smiled at me like we'd already met in another life. without even knowing. You recommended a novel I pretended I'd already read. You caught the lie immediately and laughed. We spent an hour talking about characters as if they were old friends who lived down the road. Funny how some people feel familiar from the start. At the bookstore on Willow Street, you looked up and smiled at me like we'd already met in another life. Somewhere between the pages and the dust of old dreams, you became my favorite chapter without even knowing. I don't know if fate writes stories, but if it does, I hope it kept that afternoon pressed between its pages. At the bookstore on Willow Street, the years keep moving on, yet every shelf and every corner still feels the same. And every time I open a book, searching for something true, I find a little piece of that afternoon. And you. And you. Hello, that's all you said. And somehow the loneliness left the room. Outside, the storm was moving closer, but neither of us seemed to care. 1 hour became two, two became four, and somewhere between midnight and the sound of rain, we forgot to keep track of time. Some nights disappear before you realize they're becoming memories. The call that lasted until rain still echoes in my mind. 1,000 little moments we never meant to find, and every drop that hit the window felt like part of the song that played between two lonely hearts who didn't want usually kept hidden. And for one beautiful night, the distance between us almost disappeared. Funny how voices can feel closer than touch. The call that lasted until rain still echoes in my mind. 1,000 little moments we never meant to find. And every drop that hit the window felt like part of the song that played between two lonely hearts who didn't want to hang up. We never planned forever. We never made promises. But some